Mantos Mavromatis heads the Cyprus Chamber of Commerce. His biggest worry these days is another power blackout. They happen every day. He asks a co-worker if everything is working, and she answers yes, for now.
Electricity is working now, but we cannot afford air conditioning because it is too much power consumption. We use electric fans that use much less energy.
For the economy here, the power outages themselves aren't the real problem. It's the banking sector. Up to 20% of the Cypriot bank holdings are Greek government bonds, and that could mean disaster. Besides his position in the Chamber of Commerce, Mavromatis is also a board member of the Bank of Cyprus. He says he wasn't shocked when a rating agency recently downgraded Cypriot debt. He says the banking system is solid.
The Cypriot banks are in a strong position because they are well capitalized, they have high capital ratios, they have passed the stress tests of the European system recently.
He says the bank's high liquidity will ensure that Cyprus will weather the economic crisis. But the opinion on the street is different. People are worried that Cyprus could become the next country to need a financial bailout.
We're falling behind. I think the economy is even worse than after the war, or worse than after the Turkish invasion in 1974.
Any help we get would be good, especially for the poor people. I don't think Cyprus has a real problem yet, but any help from Brussels would be good.
Meanwhile, Stefan Nolte, a German business consultant in Cyprus, sees little of the country's economic difficulties. He helps German companies establish subsidiaries here. Cyprus is one of Europe's few remaining tax havens. Experts believe 250,000 companies in Cyprus belong to foreigners. Nolte attracted 60 firms to the island last year alone, and business keeps improving despite the country's economic problems.
We get a lot of questions from our clients about the current situation and so forth. Then we explain it to them, but technically, I can't see any decrease in client interest.
Mantos Mavromatis says the problem lies with excess government spending. He insists that budgets need to be cut.
We need to keep public finances under control. Germany is doing an excellent job in this direction, and it is trying its best to meet those targets. I wish all other countries, including my country, would do the same.
Tourism is the biggest industry in Cyprus. People here hope at least this sector is spared by the crisis and that it keeps bringing money to the island.